pastor will see you now.
Thank you.
Well, come on in. What can I do you for today?
I'm searching for meaning.
Ah, I see. Well, you come to the right place. You see, without God, life is meaningless.
Without God? What kind of God? Surely an amorphous, abstract, deistic concept of a non-interactive, distant God who accidentally spawned this universe as an unintended byproduct of a grand cosmic experiment or something can bring us no more meaning, purpose, or happiness than an absentee father oblivious to the efficacy of his own sperm. Not that people with absentee dads can't have meaning, but it doesn't derive from daddy no-show.
No, of course not. Meaning comes from a loving and interactive God.
And what about this loving, interactive God brings meaning? Its simple existence? Or does proximity to said God bring life meaning? Or perhaps understanding of this God?
We are made in his image, and the pursuit of God is what gives life meaning.
Without pursuing God, life is meaningless?
That's right.
Does God pursue other gods, though? If yes, then why don't we skip a step and pursue that God and double life's meaning? Or double, heck, perhaps we should up our investment and pursue the God that God's God pursues. Or is it one mad merry-go-round of God-chasing God, a sick game of ring around the rosy, a divine Ouroboros, a kind of mutual ego-stroking circle jerk that brings them all bliss?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. God doesn't pursue other gods.
But that's odd. If what you say is true and meaning comes from the pursuit of God, then do you propose that God's life is meaningless?
No, God is the source and essence of meaning and purpose.
So God's life is meaningful because he basks in himself in a grand hedonistic display of self-gratification? That's so arbitrary. Why is God the source of meaning and not Johnny Depp or a carrot stick?
Because God's life is way more complex and meaningful than a simple human life could ever be.
So meaning arises from complexity. Then shouldn't a scientist's life be the most meaningful among us? After all, they're on the forefront of cracking the most complex questions of all. If God's meaning is derived from complexity, through testing, exploring, playing, creating, and receiving admiration, why can't we follow suit? You did claim that we're made in his image, right? Do you believe that? Or was that simply a repetition of a religious trope handed down to you as an outdated self-defense mechanism of an obsolete meme?
Well,
Now, I understand that the search for meaning in life is challenging. It's easy to fall back on religious tropes, but saying God's the answer doesn't really address the question of how. Just because it's hard sometimes to face reality and actually look behind the curtain doesn't mean it's not worth it. And it's actually pretty fun. You never know, the sincere and honest search for truth might be the source in and of itself of finding meaning in complexity, and the beauty of the quest, the journey may very well be the source. And it might even bring both our lives a little bit of meaning.
the pastor stood speechless. His Bible fell to the floor. Embarrassed, he ran from the room. The whole class stood and applauded, and the student was Albert Einstein. If you don't email this to at least 10 people in the next 10 minutes, then the next decade of your life on average will be utterly average. But then again, that's rather subjective.